Okay, so let me start recording now. So like I said now, our course divided into the two, the front-end development and the back-end development. But now all what we have been doing so far is the front-end web development, whereby we learn about the HTML to build the website structure, the CSS to make our site to look attractive, and the JavaScript to implement some functionality on that particular website, like you are carrying out some calculation. But the next one now is the last module now is JS framework. And this JS framework is where we are going to learn about the API integration with our website. And after that again, there will be final project. Do you get it now? And this final project is going to be 2 weeks for everybody to create a final project. There will be 2 projects given to you guys or 3 to work on within that particular 2 weeks. So everybody have to upload that site online. So that mark the end for the work for this particular front end. Then we can now start with the work with the back end. So the VueJS now, that's what I want us to look at. So before we look at it now, we have to first understand what is the VueJS. Do you get it now? And at the same time, how can we be able to work with this VueJS? Now, on my slide here, okay, on my lecture tutorials here, when we talk about the VueJS, VueJS is a JavaScript framework. So let me start from here now. When I say sorry for these two slides here. So when I say JavaScript JS framework, JS framework. To understand this particular JS framework, because let me put it on our Google to be able to hear what the Google tell us about JS framework. You get it now. So I'm starting from here like this now, because what the JS framework is about. What is JS framework? When we are talking about JS framework, JS framework is a development tool that people can be used to design the website interface. But this particular framework is a JavaScript technology that people use to build the website interface. Are you with me now? So when we are talking about JavaScript technology, we have been using HTML, CSS to build the website, but with the assist on JavaScript framework to build a website too. They are latest in development world, and using them to build a website bring a lot of benefit, in the sense that you can build a website with some concept we call a component reusable. So to understand this what GS framework is very popular. You can see it here now. Say GS framework is a collection of pre-writ ten JavaScript code, library and template that provide a structured foundation for building a website application and the user interface. That is all. If you are building a website interface, you can use a JavaScript framework because it has already written code. Which mean that in your JavaScript framework, you don't write much of the logic. All the logic is already available. What you just need to learn is how to use those particular logic to build the structure foundation for the website and interface. And they say unlike JavaScript library which offers specific functionality and to be integrated into a developer code, a framework provide a comprehensive architecture and a set of convention that guide the entire development process. That is one of the advantage. So if you are talking about this framework, there are so many purpose or characteristics. Like I said before, we have concept of the structure organization, pre-writing of your code, data binding, performance, event handling and so many like that. And there are different type of the JavaScript framework available today. Some of them you can see here. Vue.js is one of the popular JavaScript framework. Another one is a Node.js framework. Another one is a React.js. Another one is a Next.js. Another one is the Express.js. Another one is Angular.js. All these are the popular JavaScript framework you can use to build the website interface, and they are the most demanded in the community and industry. One thing about all of them is that any user can learn any of them, because when you are building your website, most of the website you see online today, Many of them are building with most of this particular framework, and when you see their output, there's no way you can be able to differentiate the difference between them. Do you get it now? But we choose the VueJS simply because it is much more very simple and straightforward to understand than the rest of this particular framework here. So that's why we are going to look at what the VueJS is all about. When we are talking about the VueJS or generally JavaScript framework, a VueJS is referred to as as a single page application. When we say single page application, VueJS here they say is a library used to create a website. VueJS is a JavaScript library that can be used to create a website. The type of the website you can use the JavaScript framework to create is referred to as a single page website. They call it a single page app because the VueJS is used to create what you call a single page app, which you call SPA. A single page app is application that when you build your website, you only have a single HTML page. On that kind of application, you don't need to have index.html, about.html, contact.html. So every other pages is going to be embedded inside the index page through what you call a component. So this one make any project or any website you build with the JavaScript framework like Vue to load more faster, simply because you don't need to keep loading every HTML page. It is only one HTML page you are going to load. We will discuss more detail how this particular JavaScript framework work when we start coding it completely. Do you get it now? So apart from this again, another important thing is that anytime you want to start your JavaScript framework like this VueJS, do you get now? The first thing you need to do to get some software installed on your system. If you don't have this software installed on your system, you cannot have the VueJS framework. One of the software we needed to get into our system is what we call Node.js. Do you get now? You must have a Node.js installed on your system for you to use a JavaScript framework. And apart from that again, we need Visual Studio Code. So and even though this particular VueJS, you must install it on your system before you can start using it. Without installing the VueJS on your system, there's no way you can use it to do to perform different type of tasks. In addition to that, there's also an official website for us to be able to understand what the Vue is all about. To go to Vue official website, just type www.vuejs.org. You get now, vuejs.org. This will take us to official website for Vue JavaScript framework, where we can learn more about the Vue and some documentation about how to use the Vue. In addition to that again, but it's very important for us for us to start using this Vue, we have to install the Vue on our system. Are you with me now? Without installing the VueJS on your system, there's nothing we can do. And to install VueJS on your system now, you will need to first of all confirm whether you have a Node.js on your system. So as I'm going like this now, this class at the beginning here is going to be more interactive. So I want you to confirm whether you have a Node.js installed on your system or not. If you don't have it installed on your system, what we need to do now is to go to this official website now called node.org. Node.org is official website for the Node.js. Sorry, it say Node.js. Node.js. Exactly. It say nodejs.org. You can see now. This is the official website for the Node.js. So once you get to this particular site, the next thing you need to do to click on download there so that you can download the Node.js on your system. Do you get it now? And to download, you select the window installer for installing your to download your Windows.js. And once you download it, you can now install it. Do you get it now? So after the installation, you have to be careful when you are doing the installation. There is an option there that you have to select the default configuration. Don't select any specific setup there. Do you get it now? So after finishing the installation, you need to return to your system again here and type cmd to go to the command prompt. So from this command prompt, you can check if the Node.js is already installed on your system or not. Or okay, to check whether Node.js on installed on your system, just type node space -v. This to confirm if you have a node installed on your system. You can see system give me a response, say v22. V22 mean that I have a node installed which is version 22. So with that again, you are now ready to do to continue. But if it is not showing any version of the node, that means you have to first install the node on your system. Now, so what I want us to do now is it. Can you share your screen with me so that I can confirm this process, whether there's Node.js installed on your system or not? Okay, so yes, I will extend it. As usual, just keep logging again. Immediately after it's expired, so you can log in again. So that is just it. You get? Yes, share the screen now. Okay. Okay, so now can you type cmd now? Click on your start button on your computer. Click on the start, type cmd. You can see command prompt there. Type cmd so that I can take us to command prompt. Yes, click on command prompt. Very good. Now type node -v. That is to confirm whether you have a Node.js installed or not. Yes, node space. Give a space first. -v -v. Good. Don't give a space again. Very good. Now press enter key. That means you don't have a node installed on your system. Do you get it now? That's first one. Secondly, hold on. Click on the start button again. Go and check if there's any folder for Node.js. Click on the start button. Check all apps here. All apps here on the middle here. Yeah, scroll down. Look for a folder to check all the apps you have. Whether there's a folder called what? No. Okay. Click on this. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. You click here on the top side of your system here. Okay, that means you don't have. Okay, type node. Type node where you are there. Under that shares, type node. Type node on this shares button here. Here. Type node there. If there's a node installed on your system, you will see yes. You see, there's no Node.js. Do you get it now? That is it. So the first thing you need to do to install the Node.js. Now go to your browser now. Any browser you are using. Let's go and download the Node.js and install it. Okay, very good. Type node or type download Node.js. Yeah, download Node.js. Don't worry, you won't spend more time today. Once you download this one, install it. Good. Okay, good. Yeah, good. Now click on official website there. So it will be easier for everybody again to follow this process to install their own. Now you have clicked on download. Now scroll down again. Let's see. Click on download button there. Good. Now select very good. Window installer. Click on it. Download have started now on the top right corner. Yeah, I can see. See, download is progress. It's moving. It's in progress now. So very good now. Very good. So you have to first install download the Node.js and install it. Without download and install the Node.js, we cannot install a Vue. Vue is the application that we have to install it on our system first. Now open the folder. It still remains few. So it's still going, remain few seconds. Good. You can now click on this icon. Yes. No, update download is in progress, abi? Don't pause it oh. Okay, open the folder now. Yeah. Can you open it? Good. Now it's a download folder. Very good. Double click to install it now. We have to install this. Yeah, so can install that particular Node.js on your system. Installation will now start now. Very good. So click on next. I like this one here now. Click on next now. Okay. Okay. Good. Accept the term and condition. But yes, click on it. Yes. Okay. Next again. Next again. That's the folder stem going to install to. Okay. Next again. Okay. Okay. No, don't check that option. Okay. Hold on there. So you have to share your screen again with me. Okay. Very good. Okay, yeah, yeah, no problem. Okay, now you don't need to check this option here. You see automatically install necessary tool. You don't need to check it. Do you get it now? Because if you check that kind of option, system go to install Python on your system and that might take 2 hours for installation to complete. Do you get it now? We don't need this particular Node.js for Python. That's why there's no need for you to check this option here. Just leave the option the way it is and click on next. Okay, you can now click on install. Okay, so click on finish now. Okay, so are you there? Now, so now let's go back to your start button again to the same command prompt to check whether the VueJS have been installed. You can see the Node.js command prompt now. Go. That means you already installed Node.js. Now go to command prompt again. Go to the command prompt again. So yeah, you see that means you have installed the version 22 Node.js. That is good. The next thing now is the view we want to use. We have to install the view too. But to install the view, let's type view again, view-v again to check that view is installed or not. No, VUE, yes, space -v. If you can see the version, it means no. See, that means we have not yet installed the view. Can you see again now? So the next thing is to install the view. To install the view now, you will return to the wall to the it is from this command prompt you are going to install your view. Do you get it now? So you will type this command to install the view. We call it what? npm, type it now, n for no, p for pot, mango, that is m, yeah, space, install, space, install, very good, space again, good. You now say at, sorry, -g, after space, -g, space, -g, space, okay, at symbol, at symbol, CLI, sorry, view, after that symbol, you now type view, VUE again, slash, that slash should be what? Forward slash, CLI, very good. CLI, very good. So this command is to install Vue on your system. It now depends on your internet. If your internet is fast, system go to carry out this operation quickly. But internet is very slow, it might take a little bit of time. So press enter key now. Let the installation begin. Very good now. So I believe you are using the fast internet. If anybody using the slow internet, the person might not be able to complete it. So moment this one might take about 2 or 3 minutes, sometimes 5 or 6 minutes, depend the speed of the internet. We'll give you what some time, but we are here together because this view must be installed. Once installation of view is complete, then you can now start this particular work class. After we install the view, the next thing we are going to do is to your internet is very fast. That's very good. I think 21 megabyte per second is good enough. You get it now. I don't think my own too, even though it's up to 22 megabyte approximately. I don't think my own even though it's up to that again. Let me confirm my own. So France.com. So my internet speed might not be that fast like that. Imagine my own is very slow. Yay! Your own is 22 megabyte per second. By average of my own is going to be around something like 13 or 14 megabyte per second. So that means your internet is more. My own is 15 megabyte per second. You can see that your internet is very fast. So installation will run quick. That's more better. You get it now. So we need to give it some time, wait for that. So now, after this installation is complete, the next thing we are going to do now is to learn how to create a fresh website in Vue or how to create a first project in Vue. But you cannot create the first project in Vue without first install this particular Vue. That's why people say that, well, for you to build the what a VueJS application or website, you must make sure that what you have a good internet available, because most of the time since we say Vue is a library, there are many times you need a lot of library in Vue. You might need to go online to get those library, but Vue will automatically install those library for you. Very good. All the message you are seeing on your screen is the message that what the installation is ongoing with your what VueJS. So it's almost finished now. I can tell you your internet is very fast. If not, some people this one can take 3 or 4 or 5 hours. Some people take a days before the installation is complete. I know some of your colleagues, good, installation is complete now. Congratulations. When I'm learning my own now, it took me 2 days or 7 days. I mean, 7 days within 7 days or 8 days before I install this particular view because the internet is not good. So now, can you know exactly? Exactly, you can't download it like Google Chrome. You cannot download it like Node.js now. You know that we download the Node.js. Vue is a direct installation online. VueJS, that's why you call it JavaScript framework. That's a good question. But it's not only the Vue. You know, the other JavaScript framework which I mentioned, like React, the same way you are going to install it. If you are going to install React, the same command you are going to use for React here is going to be direct online installation like this. If you are going to use the Angular, the same direct online like this. If you are going to use the what do we call it now, Express and another one JavaScript framework, it must be direct installation like this on your system. There is no need for you to download. Yes, the React.js, the React.js is word for website like Vue. Do you get it now? The same user, the same front page interface we are building with a Vue, the same thing you can build it with a website. That's why that we say that when you are building the website now, Vue is used to build it's a Vue.js is a library of the is a JavaScript library that used to create a website interface. We use React to also create a website interface, just like a Vue. Are you with me now? So we use Vue to create a website interface. We also use React to create the website interface. You get now? So both of them do the same thing, but they are different technology. It's just like if you want to check your email now, you can use Yahoo to check your email. Am I right? But there's another website I can also use to check the email, to send email. Which website is that? I say there's another website I can also use to send an email apart from Yahoo. Which website is that? Yes, of course. Apart from Outlook, which other one again? Excellent. You see that to do the same thing, there are different websites. You can send email through the Gmail, you can send email through the Yahoo, you can send email through the Outlook. You get now? You can send email to the Yandex. There are many of them. The same thing if you are building the front end for for your website. You want to build the front end interface for your website. You can use any JavaScript framework like Vue.js, like React.js, like Angular.js, like Node.js, like Next.js. Do you get it now? So that's why the React is also used to build a website interface. But some people, because they like React, they say React is the best. But the truth is React is not the best JavaScript framework to build user interface. The best JavaScript framework is you that you are using it. Do you get now? It depends on how creativity you are. It is everything is a tool. So your creativity will determine the kind of good site you are going to create it. Don't follow people that say one is the best, another one is best. No, it is your own creativity. If you think creatively, you can bring something better out than what other people are using. Imagine somebody have a stick sword and somebody have a iron sword. If they ask both of them to fight, although people that have the iron sword, they have an advantage. But the people that have a stick sword is very skillful. It will beat the person that had the iron sword, isn't it? That is exactly the same thing in this technology. Whether React, whether Vue, whether Node.js, any of them technology, it is you they are using it. They get it. So That is it now. Now that you have complete the installation now, so on this command prompt, I want us to type view.view again. You know we type view, I want us to check the version for this view again now. Can you check the version for view we install now? So on that command prompt, I cannot see it too. Okay. Can you see? This message now show that well, you already install your VueJS on the system. So that's very good. So the next thing now is to now create our project. To create the first project in Vue now. So I want you to create a first project. But before you create the project must be created inside your own website folder. Can you go to your website folder now you have on your system? That's where you are going to create our project now. Can you minimize this? Don't minimize it, don't close. You might still need that command prompt again. Good. Open the folder where you used to store your website now. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, okay, back then, back. Good. Now inside there now, create another folder now, call it for view website, VueJS website. So all your website you are going to be creating Vue, we are going to be saving them inside another folder. So because we want view websites, S should be there. Okay, good. No worry, it's okay then. Open the folder now. So now when you are creating your Vue project now, your Vue project is going to be inside this folder because you might need to create more than one Vue project. So to be able to now create a Vue project, creating your Vue website now is not like an HTML page. You know HTML page, you just start typing the code. But this Vue here, system is going to prepare the website file for you. All the JavaScript library you are going to be needed, system go to install it for you. Remember we say JavaScript framework is a group of library we use to create a website. So all the JavaScript library you need to create a website, the Vue will go to automatically install it for you inside your website folder and prepare all the structure work for you. So to do that again, we have to use Vue to create a website. So on the command on this particular site name here, can you see the name of the site on top of URL here? Click on that website name or in front of it, in front of it, front of the name, yes. Click in front of the folder name you have here, in front of it, yes. Now copy that part, now type CMD there. As it is highlighted, type CMD. That will take you to command prompt. Very good, very good. Yes, press enter key. So this command prompt, it means that well, anytime you create your Vue website is going to be inside the Vue website folder. Now I want us to create a fresh project in Vue now. Our project is going to be what? Cow market or cow farm. Do you get it now? So to create that Vue project called cow farm, you are going to type this command called what? Vue create. Are you with me now? Exactly. You will type Vue create space. There will be space. Yes, there will be space. Create space again. The name you want to give to what? To the site now. You know I call it cow market. Abi, I'm a cow farm. Now type cow farm. You know that the site we create with HTML. No space between the cow farm. Cow and farm, no space. You can use hyphen to join them together, but space is not allowed. It's better like that, or you put hyphen there. Do you get now? Good. You know that in HTML, we also create a project website for Danjuma Kawabi. So the same project you create, the same website you create with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, it is the same website we want to create with this Vue now. That's why I say let's call this one cow or farm. But this website, we are creating it with Vue. Now press enter key so that the installation, the creation of that particular Vue project, Vue website can start now. So just the same way your internet is fast now, you can see you can create a Vue whether with version 3, version 2, So the version 3 is already selected. Do you get now? If you press your down arrow key, system go to select version 2. Press your down arrow key first. You will see that blue will move to what? Arrow keys, not mouse. Arrow key on your keyboard. You know up and down arrow key on your keyboard. Press down one. Yes, can you see again? Press upper one again to select the exactly. So press your enter key now. So that means you are creating your Vue project with version 3. System will first system will automatically create a folder for cow farm you type. After create a folder for cow farm, it will now install all the JavaScript libraries and prepare a website structure. It will prepare it for you for this cow farm. Do you get it now? So the installation is also ongoing like this. This one might take less than 2 minutes too. So once we have done that, that means we have now created our Vue project, our Vue first Vue website, or first Vue app, or first Vue project. That means we have completed creating it now. So installation will also start very soon now to start installing all those particular files. May still need to give it some time. Are you charging your laptop? But I see the battery is going down. Okay, okay, no problem. C'est not happening. Ẹ ti gate. Ẹ ti gate. Ẹ ti gòkè. Ẹ ti gòkè gate. Ẹ ti jẹun. Ẹ ti jẹun. Wow. You can see now, the installation is almost complete now. So the installation is almost complete now. That's the good about it. To build a website, most of the developer today now, what they use to build a website now is Vue. And for in the next 10 or 15 years in the next future now, most of the website people are building and they are going to be using VueJS. So that's why it's better for people to know how to use it now. So now installation is complete now. You can see the feedback that was successfully created project cow farm. That means system have created a site for. E now say for us to start working with this particular project, we are going to use this command to go to the folder of the project, and we can run the project by using npm run serve here. This is the command we are going to use to preview this particular project. It is very easy, but because now I want us to be updating this our project, editing it with with a Visual Studio Code. I said that I want us to be updating this project and running it with Visual Studio Code. So because of that again, I want you to launch your Visual Studio Code now. So we are going to open this your project in Visual Studio Code to understand it more better. So open it in a Visual Studio Code. Can you go to Visual Studio Code? Open your Visual Studio Code first. Launch your Visual Studio Code, VSC. Yes, open Visual Studio Code. You can minimize this screen. Okay. Okay, so open your Visual Studio Code now. Very good. So now that we want to open our VueJS now, are you with me now? So you click on the wall, click on the file menu, click on the file menu. Now you now say open folder, open folder. Good. Now this is your document now. Can you scroll down to where you type Vue website? The folder you created of your website, can you see? Open this Vue website folder again. It's under the no. Select the folder. you select the wrong folder. Yes, open folder, scroll down to the folder you created for the project. Open it, double click to open it. No, don't select folder, return back to there. You have not done that properly. um Click on yes I trust. Oya, open the folder again, open folder again. Hold on, you have to open this folder you call view. Your website is directly inside there. Open the folder, you will see another folder inside. Double click that view website to open it. So this is the folder you want to work on. You will now select this folder, click on this folder, click on it first and click on select button, and now click on select button. So that is how you open your view website. You can see now the system is now open your view website for you here now. Now click on this welcome, close this welcome tab here. Excellent, very good. Now what you need to understand now is anytime you open your view, anytime you create a view project, that view project already come with some folder inside it. Those files that come with the project you create in view are this one. The first one is a folder called node modules. Second one is a public work folder. Third one is src work folder. Let me explain the importance of this one by one. The first folder here called node module contain all the javascript libraries system install for you. All javascript library you see here, they are the one you might need to be using when you are building your website with Vue. If I click on it now, or if you click on that folder node module to see the list of all the libraries that are there. Yeah, there's an arrow at the beginning of it. Click on it. Yes, can you see? All these are the different libraries that you might be need when you are working on your VUE project. Do you get it now? Click on that folder name to close it. Good. Second folder is called public. Click on it again. The public folder here is the only folder that have a HTML page. Listen carefully, you don't create HTML page here. We don't create HTML page on the Vue environment. Do you get it now? The only HTML page that is there, system is already created for us, and it is called index.html. Do you get it now? So that's why they call the Vue a single page website, because it is only one HTML page you are going to see there. So all the other information that are going to be displayed on this particular Vue website, we will put it inside another file we call it component. You will hear about that one again. So close this particular public Vue folder. You might not need to see content of it all the time. The third folder here is called src. Now open it. Good. You see the src folder is the folder you'll be working on all the times. Do you get it now? So that folder have another subfolder. The first subfolder inside the src, we call it asset. This asset is a folder that contain your images. If you want to add the image to your Vue website, you put the image inside the asset folder. You put the video inside the asset folder. You put the audio inside the asset folder. Can you see there's only one image there now? There's only one image inside the asset folder now. That is it, and that image is called logo.png. So if there's going to be any need for the image you need, you put the image inside the particular asset folder. So the next folder is a component folder. Do you get it now? That component are the different type of the pages you are going to be created in Vue. If you want to create a project, if you want to create a interface to display any information in your Vue, that interface must be called a component. Do you get it now? Or any page you want to create in Vue, it must be called a component. So that component you are creating must be inside this particular component. There is a default component they already created in Vue, and that default component is only display information about, it just display welcome information to the Vue. Do you get it now? Another one you see, when you close that, don't close that folder component. Another file you see go to call app view, app.vue. App.vue is another component in Vue again, but we call it the main component. This component is the one that go to control any component you create personally. Anytime you create your own component, for your own component to work, you must import your component into this particular app.vue. That is another file there. The last file is the JS main.js. That's the main JavaScript. The main JavaScript is the major JavaScript file in your VueJS that is controlling all the other components. Are you getting it now? So these are some of the important files in Vue. The other file you see here, they are all the all the other file you see here, do you get now? They are just part of documenting some of the configuration in your VueJS. So they are just for configuring all the libraries you are installing to your VueJS. Now, how do we run this particular project in Vue? To run your Vue project, this is what you need to do. On your menu, on the file menu here, there is a command called terminal. If you click in front of the word run, these three dots, you now select new terminal. Click on the new terminal. Good. So anytime you want to run your Vue project, do you get it now? You must come to this terminal, and the command you are going to use, you type command we call npm space run space serve serve. Very good. This three command is the command we use to test your Vue project. Since this project is just created now, we have to test it to see whether it's working or not. Press enter key now. Once you press enter key, wow, this is one of the major problem majority of people might need to face, because it means that there are some security file on your system that is preventing this particular VueJS to run now. Are you with me now? That's why you cannot be able to run you can see something like the unauthorized access. So we are going to perform some tasks now to enable that particular access for you. So, and what we are going to do now is this. There is a step you are going to follow here. Maybe I should send the file to you. That's what I'm going to look at now. Just a few minutes. Very good. So there is a step we are going to follow now, one by one. The step is a 3 step. Okay. Now I'm going to send the file to your WhatsApp now, to your WhatsApp group. Can you open WhatsApp group on your system now as we are working? Hello? Okay, good. Let me send the file to you now, to your WhatsApp now. I also send it to the other people too, so that everybody can work. Okay. So everybody can have access to the files. Document. Oh, what's all this? Okay, no problem. What's the meaning of this? Let me use CBT or one. I will never believe it. Okay, so to set that error, number one, you are going to return to from your Visual Studio Code environment. Do you get it now? There's a command I'm going to send to you one by one. You are going to be copying and typing it now. The first command is this. You copy this command and you put it. This is the first command. Copy everything like this and put it on your Visual Studio. Yes, that message I sent, set execution policy, remove sign scope, highlight everything, copy and paste it on your wall, on your Visual Studio command prompt. Sorry, on your, yeah, VueJS. Yes, that command environment, paste it there now and press enter key. Yes, yes, in front of the cow farm. Good, press enter key. It's 3 steps. That's the first step. Press enter key now. Very good. Let me send the second step. You copy second step, you also paste it like this, like that too. Second step is called what? Get execution policy. Get execution policy. Okay, you copy that one too and you paste it again. And the last one is what? Get execution policy list. Yes, copy the second one too. Copy the second one and paste it. I can't see your screen again. Okay, good. But I paste the second one now. The third one too is already there with you. Very good. Oh yeah, go and copy the third one too. There's a third one now. Very good. So those three particular process is the process that I'm going to automatically enable the security policy that is denying you from running your Vue project. Okay, very, very good. Have you entered the last one? You press enter key for the last one. Good. Now type npm run serve again. Very good. npm run serve again. Yes. Press enter key. Okay, very good. Your Vue project started running. You see this policy you set, you only set it once in case you have that error. Next time you want to run your VueJS, you don't need to keep setting it. The errors have been rectified now. So what system is doing now is the system is building your Vue project in case for any error. After the building or compiling your Vue project is successful, system go to return the URL address for you to test your project. You can see the http column localhost 8080 here. You can see it. So you can copy it now. Do you get it now? So that you can paste on your browser to see how this Vue project work. Copy the localhost. Copy the local. So I like the local. Copy and go to your browser and paste it on your browser URL now. Okay, go to your browser now and create a new tab and paste it there. So very good. Once you see something like this, welcome to your VueJS. It means that the first project you created in Vue is running successfully. Are you getting it now? That is it. So this is just to test your Vue project application. So the next class we will now start working more on this particular Vue. But before we will go today now, I want us to make some changes on this particular file so that I can have a feel of how the Vue code look like. Your Vue code is just like your normal HTML and CSS. Are you getting it now? This one here is a welcome component. The output you see here is coming from your welcome work component when you say install this. Now take me back to your Visual Studio Code now. Let's go to Visual Studio Code. You know we have about 2 minutes now. Good. So open the open the app view here now. The app view, click on it. You can see your app view content now. This is a view code. This view code is showing the code in form of HTML. Do you get it now? So you can make any changes here now. Now under the line 3, do you get it now? I want you to change your line 3 to welcome you to welcome to Nigeria. Instead of VueJS, just say welcome to Nigeria. Very good. Let's to welcome to Nigeria. So in the VueJS here, the moment you make a change to your code, it will be automatically appear online. You don't need to keep refreshing. Save this file now. Just save it. Ctrl S to save. Okay, go and check your browser again. You will see that what there's no need for you to refresh. That's one of the advantage. Can you see? Automatically change. So the view change instantly. Once a change is being made, the correction is also what reflect instantly on this particular view. Now there's one particular one. You know your view is not showing so many code because this view contain HTML and JavaScript code. To be able to what to make sure you see the auto help in view, auto help in your view through the Visual Studio Code here, there's one thing we call what extension. You can install it in this view to change how this code appear, to give you a different color to identify HTML from view. That code is called view extension. Yes, install that one. Trust Publisher and install. That is one. Two, from this particular one, that one installing now, very good. The second one you are going to do now is it. From this particular extension now, type another one, vtor. There's one called vtor. Just type it on the left corner here, under the extension on the left side. Left side. You see extension on the left side there. Yes, click here and type down one. There's a text box down. Yes. 1 minute to pay nìyẹn. My God. Yeah. Let's round up. Round up. Bóyá ò tíì ready. Mi ti ráyè tí yín báyìí jọ. Hello. Okay, share your screens. We just have just less than 2 minutes before. That's it. So that I can explain that. Okay. Okay, so you can type VTUR. VETUR. That's what you are going to type. Type it from under this extension. There's where you up here. Click that place. That one will be deleted. Delete what is there before. Delete everything that is there. So now type VTUR. VTUR. VU new. VU, not VE. Remove E. TUR now. Remove U. VE. Yes. VETUR. Exactly. VTUR. You can see by PinWu, the first option, the first one, install. Good. So this is one of the extension is an application that will always colorize your view code so that you can differentiate the HTML code from JavaScript, from Vue, and from CSS. Is installation complete now? I think it's still installing now. So after that, okay. Once installation is complete, you can return to your app view now. That view, click on the app view now. Let's see. The app view, okay, installation is complete now. Now click on the app view here. The app view file will just open. app.view. You can see all these tab here. Not welcome. The first one on the left side. Yes. Can you see the code has changed? You can see everything has been colorized. That help you to identify different type of the code and keyword in Vue. Do you get it now? So that is where we are going to stop for now. So the next class again, we will now start talking about how to create a component in Vue, how to create our page in Vue, and so on. Are you with me now? So that is for now, and thank you for your time. Okay, yeah. So good night. That's tomorrow. Are you with me? You are welcome.